Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to my Inbox 45 video where I show some new and second-hand purchases over the past couple of weeks or so. Now there's only 5 items in this, so it's going to be a very short video. 2 of them were bought in a charity shop, and I rarely go into charity shops because there's nothing there, and there's still nothing there, but I ended up with 2 items anyway and they only cost £1 each. There's one brand new LP, there's one bootleg, and there's one grail. So I actually got a grail. So anyway, we'll start off with the 2 from the charity shop. And the first one up, and I did buy this Cliff Richard's Wired for Sound. Now the reason I bought this was because the next one I wanted didn't have a sleeve, and I didn't want to look stupid going up with one LP without a sleeve, so I picked this up as well. Now I will admit I do like the song Wired for Sound, but for every positive there's a negative, and this has got Daddy's Home on it as well, which is dreadful. I haven't played this yet, but it looks in fantastic condition. So I've got a few Cliff Richard albums. That's for £1, no problem at all. It'll go into the collection. The second one I got, as I say, didn't have any sleeve whatsoever. Well, it originally came out in a box set in the late 60s, 68, as a 2 record set, and this is the first record. And this is Donovan's A Gift from a Flower to a Garden, record 1. Now, I've put it in this cardboard sleeve here. It's actually to need a ticker room, I don't want to lose it, love, which I got as a stiffener whenever I ordered something. So now, whenever I looked at this, it didn't look in fantastic nick. But I thought, look, I've never actually seen this album, and again, it's only £1, I'll take it home. So I bought it along with the Cliff Richard, and I cleaned this, and I played it, and it plays through without jumping at all. Now there's a few pops and clicks which you would expect, but it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be, and it actually sounds really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed this album. The thing about Donovan is his voice gets on my nerves a bit. I loved his voice for his first 2 albums when he was trying to be Bob Dylan, but then he got all his voice changed for the next albums, and he started rolling his R's and all the rest of it. Oh god. But I played this, and there's a few songs I actually knew quite well. I knew Where Your Love Like Heaven. There's one called Oh Gosh, which I knew very well. Let's see if I open this. There is another one I really liked. So I've actually put it in a MoFi sleeve as well, so I'm doing well. Yeah, not on that side. Yes, The Land of Doesn't Have to Be, which I think is a really, really good song. So yeah, it's a decent album. The second disc, I believe, was an album of children's songs, and they were both released separately in the States. This one is Where Your Love Like Heaven. The second one I'm not too sure the name of, but yeah, good to have, and hopefully I'll find the other one sometime and maybe the cover. So Donovan, A Gift from a Flower to a Garden. Okay, the new album I bought the other day, and this has just been issued on vinyl, and I hemmed and hawed about it, but I quite fancied it because I'd never had it before. I liked 2 of the singles, and I bought Brian May's Back to the Light. I don't really have any Brian May solo stuff at all. I played this. This is actually really good. I thoroughly enjoyed this. In fact, Sacrilege, I preferred this to the Innuendo album. Driven by You's a great single. Too Much Love Will Kill You. I do prefer Brian May's version to Freddie's, unfortunately for Freddie, but I think this is the better version. Back to the Light's good song. Resurrection with Cozy Powell is actually quite heavy. And side 2, I'm Scared, Lost Horizon, Let Your Heart Rule Your Head, is decent stuff, and it is better than a lot of the songs that he did actually record for Innuendo. So Brian May's Back to the Light is 1992 album. Okay, the bootleg I got, and it's Ziggy on Channel 2 by David Bowie, and this is basically some of the stuff at the Beeb. Now it's not just all radio shows. For example, you get Starman on here, which is the version that he did on Top of the Pops, and it sounds really good. It was also the B-side of the picture disc, the 2012 picture disc of Starman, which is worth a fortune now. Drive-In Saturday, the version he did on the Russell Harty show, which is very good. You also get the Superman from the Glastonbury Fair 3 LP set, as well as some other songs from radio shows like Andy Warhol, Waiting for the Man, Queen Bitch. The sound of this is actually really good, and it was only a tenner. So yeah, I think it's one of the very first boots I bought out of Johnny's shop, but he said I've got it, so I took it, and it's good to have. And so I did get a grail, and I paid money for this, but I didn't pay as much as I thought I would have to, well below the 3 figures. In fact, I put in an offer on eBay, which was £15 less. I'm not going to say how much I actually paid, and it was accepted, and it is in very good condition. It needs cleaned again. There's a couple of wee clicks, and there is the odd little jump here and there, but that there can be ironed out, no problem. And I finally got Squeeze, Some Fantastic Place, the 1993 album. Now the problem with 1993 to 1999 albums, mid-90s albums, they are always, the quality control is not great, so if you even get a mint copy of this, it's not going to sound that fantastic. This is really for the collection. I would love this to be reissued on 180 gram, and I would buy it, no problem. But I saw this and I really fancied it, so the next one, Ridiculous, and the one after, Domino, were never released on vinyl, well, not to my knowledge, and this was the last one that I didn't have, and I paid a decent price for it. As I say, it's not in mint condition. It's a good album. In fact, this here stands up with their 3 big ones for me, Cool for Cats, Argy Bargy, and East Side Story. I've always thought that the opener, Everything in the World, was a bit weak, and the closer, Pinocchio, was a bit weak. I still think they're the weakest 2 tracks, although they sound pretty good. You know, whenever I played this the other day, I hadn't heard those songs in ages, and I thought they were really pretty damn good. But from Some Fantastic Place up to True Colours is just top-notch Squeeze. An absolutely fantastic album, and it's really nice to get in vinyl. Now, you do get, I thought this originally came just in a white sleeve, but you do get an inner sleeve which has that and the lyrics, and it's on A&M, but it's on, it almost looks like a promo A&M, which I don't know if it is or not, but it's white labelled A&M, but and it's not that light either. I thought it would be paper thin. It's not 180, but it's certainly not the weight of some of those really early 90s ones. So yeah, delighted to get it. I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit more. I knew it would jump. He said it wasn't perfect, and there is 2 little jumps, but you know, normally those jumps is a wee something sticking there, and if you can clear that, you're fine. So that's it. Pleased to get the grail, pleased to get the bootleg. Happy with Brian May's album. I'm very happy with the Donovan one, and the Cliff Richard one, well, it's just there if I ever want to hear Wired for Sound. Okay, that's me for now. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.